Hey, young world. Okay, breaking news. I know you guys heard that Angie Stone is dead. So RIP Angie Stone. And the reason why I got on here about her is I'm learning how to go live. So it's a little bit easier than making a whole video. It comes out sooner. You know what I'm saying? Because this is shocking to me. The reason why it's so shocking is, and I know people die of natural causes. Let me make sure this is up. I know that people die of natural causes all day. It's a part of our life. It's natural, but at the same time, you just cannot trust Hollywood because these are the celebrities, these are the stars. And from what I know, she was a fairly, positive lady. She was a good lady. But at the same time, I think they also not shadow ban, but what they or is it shadow ban? When the industry they don't want you no more. And I don't know if it's because she wouldn't do certain things, but I know that in the past that she has complained about her skin color. She was too dark. They were being discriminative toward her, and I'm pretty sure it was things that she did not want to do, but there probably was some things that she done in the beginning, because she's a three-time Oski. No, that did not come out right. I'm trying to say two words together, y'all. She was nominated, for 3 Grammy Awards over her career. They got it kind of written weird, but let me just give you the breakdown. So, breaking news, y'all: Angie Stone is dead at 63. And you know me, I like to break it down, the numbers, numerology. Yes, Jesus Christ. Yes, because there's always a message, because Hollywood, they love to use signs and symbols. That's how they speak. That's their language. And so it says here, Stone 63 was fatally injured when a van she was traveling in overturned in Alabama early on Saturday following a performance. So she was literally going to go perform, y'all. And I read something else though too. So let me finish this. Okay, so let me start from the top. Let's take it from the top. Stone, age 63, was fatally injured when a van she was traveling in overturned in Alabama early on Saturday following a performance. According to the reports, the artist, who was behind songs like No More Rain, In This Cloud, and Wish I Didn't Miss You. And we already know she was nominated 3 times for the Grammy. She was a 3-time Grammy Award winner. She did. She won 3 times. So them Grammys, okay, the Oscars is in another day, right? So I'm trying to hurry up and do that video too. So hopefully stay tuned for that video, because we're gonna break down the Oscars before they come out. And I mean the literal translation of Oscar, which is an idol. Okay. And so let's see. I wanted to get into the grit of it, because they said something about, I don't know, something about 9. I don't know, was it a 9? See, I'm looking at the numbers. 6 plus 3 equals 9, right? So you turn that 9 upside down, that's a 6. So Satan loves his symbolism. But I was reading something else. Okay, well, BBC says Grammy nominated R&B artist Angie Stone has died after a car crash, her daughter said. My mommy is gone. Her daughter, Diamond Stone, wrote in a Facebook page. Wow, so sad. God bless her. She's a beautiful lady. I don't know if you can see this picture well. Okay, that's what BBC got of her. And let me see. Stone 63 was fatally injured when a van she was traveling in overturned in Alabama early on Saturday following a performance, according to the media reports. But they were saying something else. Hold on. Her daughter, who is also a musician, it runs in the family, okay? Her daughter, who is also a musician and goes by the nickname Lady Diamond, said she was numb in a Facebook post hours earlier. She had asked for prayers for her family and said she was on the road. A spokesperson for the artist told the BBC that her family had traveled to Montgomery, Alabama. My daddy was born in Alabama, and planned to release more information soon. Her longtime publicist told CNN, Angie Stone's voice and spirit will live on forever in the hearts of those she touched. Now, I was reading something else though, you guys. Hold on, we're gonna get into it. I know it's coming through. I want to hear from somebody else because it was somebody else who was breaking it down. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull it up for y'all. So yeah, singer Angie Stone dead at 63. Let's see. Okay, Angie Stone, singer and member of the iconic hip-hop trio The Sequence, has died at the age of 63, according to the sources. TMZ reports Stone was leaving a performance in Montgomery, Alabama, early Saturday morning when she was killed in a car crash. Okay, we know about that. Okay, so it was devastating, of course, to friends and family. Stone posted on her Instagram a week prior that she was set to be performing at the CIAA tournament in Baltimore, Maryland on Saturday, March 1st. Because the show must go on, huh? The late singer's daughter took to Facebook on Saturday morning to share a post stating, on the road, racing, keep me and my family in your prayers. Fans and supporters have since shared their condolences in response to this post. Yes, God bless her. And I hope that it wasn't a 3-6 murder. I hope that it wasn't, because Satan got his hands on all his celebrities and stars. And I wonder, does she have a star? Let me see if she really got a star, because that's gonna say a lot. Let me see. Hold on. I'm finna find out. Star in Hollywood. Because the ones that have a star in Hollywood, they're inducted. So definitely. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Um, hmm. Hmm. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm still investigating. Because I got on this pretty fast, but I guess it was maybe reported about 2 hours ago. It's so many stories. I was looking for the one story that I was reading. Let me see. And then I'm on live, so I don't think I can flip a screen, or I haven't learned how to do that yet, y'all. So I don't want to cut you off. Let me see. I said, does she got a star in Hollywood? They don't want to answer. Google don't want to answer. AI don't want to answer. Hold on. Let's see. Come on. Maybe I'm looking it up wrong, how I'm saying it. Hot chick. I'm just reading. Well, so what do y'all think? I didn't ever listen to none of her music. I really don't listen to music, especially after I have come to the illumination of where most of it comes from. Am I looking that up wrong? Does the singer Angie Stone have a Hollywood star? I don't know why they just can't answer that. You can look up anything else. Am I saying it right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Walk of Fame. Or what do you call that? Walk of Fame. Let me narrow it down. Let me see. Oh, look, it's answering now. No, Angie Stone does not have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Okay, well, she don't got one. The Hollywood Walk of Fame honors people who have achieved success in the entertainment industry. Well, she's in the entertainment industry. The first stars were installed in 1960. The Walk of Fame includes stars for actors, musicians, right? Okay, she just ain't got one. Okay, actors, musicians, producers, directors, theatrical, and musician. Y'all know I chop up words because teeth, okay? So bear with me. God bless me. God bless you too. Theatrical and musical groups and fictional characters. So she doesn't have a star, but she was definitely she just didn't see. Yeah, they didn't like her too much. They didn't give her one. Okay, so some of the stuff she went down with. Let me see. I want to read the one that was telling us everything. I forgot where it was, or let's see. Let me look on YouTube because I'm looking for the actual news stories. So that's probably
There's nothing to gauge.
Hold on.
So
just listen, y'all. I don't know how long this is, but just snippet. Hold on. This is Angie Stone. And my phone is really broke.
Right there, legendary neo-soul singer Angie Stone is back just in time for Valentine's Day. The multi-platinum rocker latest single you heard there, Kiss You. She sat down with Marissa Mitchell to talk new music, the keys to her long career, and much more. Check it out. I just wanna kiss you, kiss you, kiss you.
Sorry, y'all.
Kiss you, baby.
My phone is, you see my phone?
I think it's right down the middle. But also the lyrics that I got a kick out of. You talk about having to reapply your lipstick, all right, and go somewhere quiet. So talk about keeping the mystery in a love song. Because I find some songs, they go way too far, and we've lost that in R&B. Tell me more about your approach.
Well, I just think whenever you're doing a love song of any kind, the mysticism.
God bless Angie Stone. She has some good music.
You know,
I just don't listen to it.
You reveal too much. You show too much of your hand. There's nothing to gauge there. So in every approach, you know, nobody's thinking about, I just want to kiss you. Because everybody else is trying, you know, they're trying to go to bed and do everything else. But when you talk about something, you know, a kiss, it leads to a multitude of things. I think when a person can kiss good, they show you their intimacy. Yes.
That I love about you and your career is that you never allow grass to grow under your feet. I mean, you're singing, songwriting.
Wait a minute, now say that again.
I'll say it again. You never let grass grow under your feet. You're always moving and growing. You have grooving. You're in a multitude of things. Acting, producing, plays. You do it all. Is that part of the trick to having a long career, you would say?
It's funny that you say that because that's one of my slogans. I don't let grass grow up under my feet. I do keep it moving. You may see me pop up on TV. You may see me on the radio show. You may see me, you know, judging a contest or speaking engagements. I keep myself in the loop of things so that I stay and remain relevant.
I don't know if you can remember this, but back in 2018,
in evil old Hollywood,
I Am Awards in Atlanta, you were honored for your numerous contributions in media and entertainment, and I was there for the media side of that. And really, the treat for me, Angie, was breathing your air, being in the same room as you. That was so touching.
Look at you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Look at us. We kind of look cute, girl.
Look at us. Look at us. And we're in the same color, too, with the green. And I have to ask you, when you look over your career, that's more than 4 decades now, what would you say was the most pivotal moment in it, or pivotal song that sticks with you?
Well, I think ultimately the pivotal song is the very beginning. When you finally get discovered, you're from a little hick town in South Carolina, and somebody discovers you. When you get discovered, you know, I was with the first female rap group to release an original record and to tour the world. We were the first females to do rap, and out of the Stargates, I won't say the first to be a part of the culture, but to tour and move around with Parliament Funkadelic. When you're moving around with your peers and you turn around and say, hey, nobody out here like us but us, you're the first. And so I think that's the most memorable.
She was a real old soul, you know.
Again, the single Kiss You is out now. Angie Stone plans to release a full album this spring.
I'm probably the only
wow.
person on.
Okay. So that was a little bit of it. Hold on. What did I want to say? They had something I was reading, y'all, to where it said that something about, I don't know, I don't want to speculate, but it was something about 9-car. I don't know if it was a pileup. I didn't get a chance to read it. I went live right fast. You see what I'm trying to say? But I'm looking at the numbers because speak volumes. You get what I'm saying? It's all about the symbolism with Hollywood. That's how they move. That is how they move. It doesn't matter who you are if you're in Hollywood. And for her to be 40 years into the industry, I'm going to say she definitely was inducted. They didn't give her a star, but yeah, cuz she was relevant like she said. So hold on. And that was a flashback, what you guys were hearing. That was Angie Stone's final appearance on Lion. What is this? On Lion Lunch Hour. Okay. And she was talking about her 2023 single Kiss You. And that was with Fox 5 Washington. However, and then she was just on too, not too long ago. If you guys saw the interview, I forgot who was with or whatever, because I be little snippets here and there. But she was talking about how somebody asked her for prayer. Was it Diddy? I want to say that it was P. Diddy, and she said she prayed for him or something. But yeah, he came to her. Don't quote me. I'm getting like her. I mean, him or R. Kelly. It was somebody, but she prayed for somebody, and yeah, they felt the need to come to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. I want the article. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see what everybody got to say.
Tragic news today as
Sorry,
the music
y'all, my
world
phone
mourns
is
the
broke.
loss of veteran R&B and soul singer Angie Stone, who has passed away at the age of 63 following a devastating car accident. According to reports, Stone and her band were traveling in a Sprinter van when it flipped multiple times and was struck by an 18-wheeler truck, resulting in a fatal crash. Fans and fellow artists have flooded social media with tributes, remembering her immense contributions to R&B and hip-hop. Stone first gained recognition with The Sequence, the pioneering all-female rap group signed to Sugar Hill Records, known for their hit Monster Jam. She later achieved solo success with her acclaimed 1999 album Black Diamond, featuring the iconic song No More Rain, In This Cloud. A 3-time Grammy nominee, she collaborated with music legends such as D'Angelo, Prince, and Macy Gray, while also showcasing her acting talents in films like Sotsom's The Hot Chick, and on Broadway in Chicago. Many are recalling her unforgettable contribution to television theme songs and her moving rendition of Holding Back the Years for the Love and Basketball soundtrack. Angie Stone leaves behind a legacy that will continue to inspire generations. She is survived by her son Michael, daughter Diamond, and 2 grandchildren. Our thoughts and prayers are with her family, friends, and fans during this difficult time. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. Let this soft mineral
Okay,
melt in your
yeah,
mouth.
that's pretty sad because she has children and grandchildren. But like I said, okay, now we have a bit more information. They were in a Sprinter van. They were struck by an 18-wheeler. Why are the numbers significant? Just cuz. Okay, 63, 6 plus 3 is 9. 18-wheeler, 9 divided by 18 is 2, right? Okay, but you have the 2 nines. 6, 6. I'm just saying. This is what, because I had to put so many of these videos together of artists being taken out, by sacrifices, sacrificial, sacrifice doesn't always mean death either, but normally 9 times out of 10 it is. But it could be like how P. Diddy took out Shine. He took his virtue. He went to jail. Okay. There's many that get sacrificed and they steal their virtue, their talents, and they go to jail. Okay. That's a sacrifice too. Okay. That's a form of a sacrifice, definitely. Okay, because you're trading places. You're taking the virtues. You might steal their music, and then you steal some spiritual things. You trade places because maybe a murder took place, and then instead of you going down for the crime, somebody next to you went down. Okay, that those are sacrifices. Okay, because it was planned by the demonic. That's how they do. That's why in Hollywood you have to be careful, because it's the Hunger Games. You can't trust no one. That they isolate you from your family. The only time your whole family is involved is like when you're all in Hollywood. Together, like, under contracts, like the whole family. Like, say for instance, T.I. and Tiny and them, they're together. She's a singer, he's a rapper. So they don't the industry doesn't have to isolate their family from them. You get what I'm saying? Because they are family together. That's like an example right there. But like, say for instance, an NFL star or something like that, and I don't know what might come up, but okay, they got to give up something, right? Say they isolate them from their immediate families, unless their immediate family is eventually down the line going to become that sacrifice, like Jennifer Hudson. See how they snatched her up? They snatched her up like fast. Like, soon as she made it from American Idol, they snatched her up, and she was isolated from her family, right? Isolated to do what? Soon as she signed them contracts, she had to give up something. And who did she give up? She gave up a lot of people. Whew, she was worse than Kanye West. They don't talk about that. But we gonna stick to Angie Stone right now. That's another story. But yeah, look into that. That's why I feel like Fantasia can't take it. Like, cause she did some things too, and it's under the rug right now. But you see how sometimes they cannot take it, and you can tell something is going on with them, like behind the scenes, like they faint, or just a whole bunch of spiritual, because she's a gospel singer, you know? So, Jesus is somewhere in the midst, because, he had a plan for her, but Satan had a plan also. And she was down. But once she became down, she didn't realize what she had to give up, and it was too late, because they bind you spiritually and financially, contractually, So what I'm trying to say is, now let's take it back to Angie Stone. I'm not saying, I'm just speculating. But it just seems real suspicious to me so far what I'm hearing. And I feel a sneeze coming on, y'all. I got a sneeze. So if I got a sneeze, excuse me, okay? Whew. I feel it. Okay. Ah! Okay. See. Okay. So we getting into the nitty gritty now. Okay, so now I'm just, scrolling on YouTube and I see a video. I did not click on it yet, but Night and Day Talk Media. You guys probably heard about them. I heard of them before. I've listened to their content in the past. Last video exposing the music industry. See? So that's why they blackballed her. Because she wasn't down with some things. And then they get mad. Satan get mad. He want to take you out for that too. You see what I'm trying to say? Because he feels like, oh, you're not complying. The powers that be, you're not complying. You can't get out. Little Uzi verse, you can't get out. The only way is out is through Jesus. But once Jesus gets you out, he is not gonna have you in the music industry. So that's how you know. I don't think she knew. I don't know why they're so deceived. Like, how could I put it? In order in order for Jesus to save you out the industry, you have to come fully out of the industry. So she didn't go to Jesus for help. And I'm thinking that maybe she thought that it wasn't that serious. She didn't know her life. She didn't know that Satan had a number for her. Eventually, like, you only get a certain amount of years to live, and then he comes to collect, but he's coming to collect for blood, no matter if you were good for him or not. Like, say for instance, how Diddy did all that stuff. You would think like they would keep him forever, like Clive Davis or something, right? It's seasons. It's seasons. You know what I'm saying? Seasons. They like, your time is up. Did you hear what Conan O'Brien said about Tom Hanks? The little snippet with the Oscars that I put. Listen to that. I'm trying to do another video on that, but I'm just saying, listen to they are announcing that the Oscars, well, it'll be in another day right now. It'll be tomorrow, I believe. But I put it out yesterday. So the news was announcing that the Oscars was coming up, in 2 days. So Conan O'Brien, he was there with the producers of the Oscars and all that. And they just listening to him. They all up in his face like, And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of theatrics going on. It's a lot of lying and manipulation and backstabbing going on in the industry. Because these people are Freemasons, y'all. Very high Freemasons. And so they're with the Baphomet and they're with these other deities. But what I'm trying to say is the people above the stars, right? They orchestrate. So basically, he was saying like, oh, you guys think Tom Hanks is so good, this, that. He said, well, you wait to the Oscars. This is what Conan O'Brien is saying, if I'm saying his name right. The tall white guy, the other Jay Leno. Jay Leno was the best, but I'm saying, like, you have all of the other ones that come after him, right? So I'm saying, and I think he's like that guy is really tall too. Conan O'Brien, I think he's like 6'5" or 6'7". He's really tall, right? And he was like, yeah, you think Tom Hanks is good and da 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 da. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna take him down, and he said somebody else too on TV, but he said it like if it was a joke, but I took it literal because this is what they do. And then he said, oh, you wait and watch and see. I'm going to do something and I'm going to end up, he said he's going to, in so many words, he's going to contort his body or something to where he's going to have to go to the hospital. So, there's Satanists and they're Luciferians too. So, they believe in those type of things. So I'm just like, what is in store in the Oscars, y'all? We gonna have to tune in to see what is going down in the Oscars. But back to Angie Stone. God bless her, but they have an article. They do have an article. I didn't want to say it because I didn't see it. That's why I said let's just speculate. But so she was exposed. This was in the past though. See? And they let you think everything is okay. But if you're not producing what they want you to produce, I'm talking about money, numbers, the type of music they want you to sing, then it's like a vendetta out on you. Like it's like a invisible mark on your back. Yeah. For the reaper. Like I mean, but you end up getting took out anyway. But I'm just saying. Angie Stone dead at 63. OG Pyru calls out D'Angelo. Why? Okay, see? It's a lot of stuff. Hold on. I want to know that one article they was reading something about. I'm not gonna tarry too long, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off of here. However, if I don't find it, and then I bet when I get off of here, then I'll find it later. Like the whole story though. I was reading something, like I said, it was like a 9-car. It just had all the ingredients for a sacrifice. And you know what I wanted to tell y'all? This is what I want to tell y'all too. Demons cause car accidents. This is Deliverance Ministry. So I just want to throw that in here. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I remember one time, see how I'm telling y'all that right now? I remember one time I was driving and my daughter was in the car, y'all. And I'm driving and I'm going to my mother's house and I get ready to turn, right? But I'm schooling her. I'm teaching her, I'm teaching her about the spiritual realm, about how these demons cause accidents, right? I kid you not. It was nothing but the grace of God. Soon as I said that, a car sped, like we're driving this way. A car came like this way. I'm telling y'all, you know the expression or the saying, a bat out of hell? A car tried to take us out, y'all. My daughter was like, and I was like, ooh. I was like, see? But God has us. You see what I'm trying to say? God had us. But that was an example right there. Like real talk, I kid you not. I kid you not. And I'm not saying that people don't die, naturally. I'm saying, yeah, it's millions and millions of peoples and, yeah, but man, I could tell you so many stories. Even my daughter, this is another incident when she was with her friend and her friend is gay, and it doesn't mean nothing. I'm just setting the scene, right? So what I'm trying to say is he's not saved. So my daughter is under me, under Jesus Christ, right? So, but she was flocking with him because that was her best friend from school. So one day they was out late. Like I think it was like 12 to 2 p.m. at night. Now, they driving on the freeway, y'all. It's nobody on the road. Somebody, a Mexican man come up behind them on the freeway. Imagine you driving, and you know how we're seasoned drivers, so we know to look through our rear view. If we see something odd, just jump over. But it wasn't nobody in front of them. It was somebody speeding behind them, going 100 miles per hour and hit them, and the car flipped over. And my daughter said it was like slow motion, like hit her from behind. Well, she wasn't driving, it was her friend. Like I say, you driving, how is somebody gonna run head into you from the back on the freeway? That was a demon. That was a demon. That was a demon. 100 miles per hour hit the back of their car. Like they on the freeway. They just driving quiet, 2:00 in the morning. All of a sudden, bow, hit them from the back, y'all. car flipped over. When I got my daughter was so hysterical. The boy was crying, y'all. He was weeping. He was weeping. He was weeping. My daughter had to get out the car and go around the side to, like, are you all right? To help him get out, or whatever. And they went to a local Denny's. The police took them to Denny's. The car was totaled. Car was totaled. When I saw the picture, I had to explain to her what had happened to her and how to be vigilant. But she do pray, always pray for protection when you get into your vehicle. Heavenly Father, put a hedge of protection over me and my vehicle to and fro, all my destinations safely, and make sure everyone is safe around me in the surrounding areas. However you want to pray. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. You got to pray. Because the enemy is like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, to and fro, roaming through the earth, right? Yes, y'all. I believe the enemy they was both a target, but definitely him. Like, he's not safe, like LGBT, So, but he was a very sweet boy. And yeah. And yeah, when I saw the pictures of that, I couldn't believe it. But I knew God had my child, The car was totaled. And then I kind of chastised her. It wasn't her fault, but I was like, see, that's why I didn't want you out. Because she was young at the time, not too young. She's 23 now. So I think this happened like maybe 2 years ago. So maybe she was like 21. They was just going out to eat. They was just doing that, she don't drink, she don't smoke, nothing. And I don't think the boy does either, So they was just going out, like, and that happened. So I said that to say this. Demons do cause car accidents. They do. And knowing that she is in the industry and Satan already has a finger, like, you belong to me. Like, you have to be careful. You have to tread lightly. You have to be careful who you come in contact with. So, and what contracts you sign, because what oaths you take. The Lord says, do not take no oaths. Do not take no oaths. So you have to be careful for the trickery, because 40 years in the industry, she signed some things. I'm pretty sure she's seen a lot of things. And she probably went and did some things to a certain degree. And then that's when, okay, we don't like you because you won't go further. But it's still enough for Satan to connect. Like, So I don't know, developing story. I just wanted to get on that because when I heard about it, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at her age. I'm like, okay, what age was she? Okay, 63. 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, and then y'all heard a 18-wheeler. Why did y'all have to say 18-wheeler? Why did you have to say 18? I haven't heard that terminology for a semi truck in so long. Like, that's too hard for me to say. An 18-wheeler. But they made that specific in the news. You get what I'm trying to say? Because they're telling signs and symbols. And then on top of that, there's more evidence to that. I can't find the story at the time. They said something about 9 cars or something involved or something. So there you have it. 6, 6, 6. So it's just crazy. And then look at my clock, 1:44. Oh my God. It wasn't for y'all to see. But I know you caught it. Well, this is Morona Prophecy. God bless this lady. Yeah, she was a beautiful lady. She made beautiful music. I, send my condolences, to the family, to the children, and I hope that they're careful, because you have to be careful in the industry. It doesn't matter, you know? And then let me see. Welcome her son. So yeah, the breakout single, Funk You Up, peaked at number 15 on the Billboard US Top Black Singles chart. Under the guidance of Sylvia Robinson, they released other popular records, including Monster Jam with rappers Spoonie G and Funky Sound, Tear the Roof Off, before disbanding in 1985. The year after she welcomed her daughter, Diamond, with ex-husband Little Rodney C. Stone. Stone later became the lead vocalist of the trio Vertical Hold, formed Devox with Lenny Kravitz. That's what I was gonna say, with Lenny Kravitz's cousin. So she's made music with Lenny Kravitz. I think y'all, that is what she's known for. Okay. Jerry DeVox. Sorry, I'm getting loud. Jerry DeVox. Jerry DeVox is his name, and worked as a songwriter and background vocalist on D'Angelo's Brown Sugar and Voodoo. Around that time, she officially became a solo artist and released her debut solo album, Black Diamond, in September 1999, the year after she welcomed her son, Michael Archer II, with D'Angelo. Yes, she has a child with D'Angelo. I forgot about that. I knew it was something, but something had went wrong with him too, because of the industry, the industry. Wow. Yeah. So I won't tarry too long. I thought that I was going to be able to actually find. Oh, wait. We might have it. Okay. So, Montgomery, Alabama, Grammy-nominated R&B singer Angie Stone, a member of the all-female hip-hop trio The Sequence and known for the hit song Wish I Didn't Miss You, was killed early Saturday in a car crash. She was 63. About 4 a.m. The vehicle she was riding in back to Atlanta from Alabama flipped over and was subsequently hit by a big rig. Music producer Walter Millsap III told the Associated Press in an email. Everyone else in the cargo van survived except Stone, he said. Come on now. Wow. See, it's supernatural. It's what you can't see. It's spiritual. They can send demonic spiritual killers after you in the supernatural, and you won't know, because Hollywood is full of spells, incantations, sorcery, witchcraft, hoodoo, voodoo. They do it all. They do it all, and you won't know who is doing what on you, unless you are vigilant, walking with Christ, going up in there. I'm telling you. Stone was scheduled to perform at the halftime show of the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association Men's Championship basketball game on Saturday. CIAA chaplain pastor Jerome Barber called for a moment of silence at the game. Yeah, it was a sacrifice. CIAA Commissioner Jackie McWilliams Parker said they were heartbroken by the loss. She used her incredible talent, passion, and presence to inspire and touch us with strength and hope, Parker said. The singer-songwriter created hits like, okay, we already know. I want to touch on something we don't know. Okay, I think that was it, because we already know the music that she puts out. I just wanted to read the, see how we get snippets from different articles? I was trying to find that. When I read that, I'm going to find it, but I won't be on live anymore about this. This will be it about this. But they said something about 9 cars, y'all. But we learned something else too, that no one else was injured but her. How is that possible? How is that possible? How is that possible? You tell me. I mean, it can happen. I'm just saying, with a big old accident like that, you mean to tell me she was the only one who was injured and died? Nobody else even got injured? So that was a hit. That was a hit, a spiritual hit. Okay. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content like this at Morona Prophecy. And I'm gone. Peace. If I can get off of here, y'all. Let's see, my thing ain't working. Trying to end it. I told y'all I wasn't good at this. And yes. Okay, God bless you. Have a good day. Remember that demons do cause car accidents. Peace.